This is a first open letter Pan-African president is writing to these communities saying no to the judgment on Mazi Simon Ekpa's case. According to Africa World Media TV, he says, and I quote, "Help this collapsing terrorist nation." Open letter to European and global leaders. And the letter goes to His Excellency, sorry, there's nothing Excellency about his name. The letter goes to Mr. Alexander Stubb, President of Finland, at Alex Stubb on X. The letter also goes to Ministry for Foreign Affairs of Finland at Uko Ministerio on X. The letter also goes to European Commission at EU_Commission on X. Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Norway at Norway MFA on X. To the African Union Commission at _African Union on X. United Nations Human Rights Office at UN Human Rights on X. Subject: Nigeria's collapse of governance and the urgent case for Biafra's self-determination. So this message is what I brought to us this early Wednesday morning. So please, kindly help me to circulate this video. Let it go viral. According to the letter, I am about to read it now. So please, give me your listening ears. Dear Excellencies, the entire world is watching. Africa and Europe cannot ignore the truth. Nigeria has no functioning governance system. Terrorism was imported and entrenched by the late President Buhari, who deceived the international community by claiming he would eliminate Boko Haram. Today, terrorists control nearly 80% of Nigeria's state systems, security, and also governance. Nigeria has collapsed into a failed state, incapable of justice, democracy, or rule of law. The persecution of political voices and the suppression of Biafra's lawful demand for self-determination exposes a state that has lost legitimacy before its citizens and before the world. So we therefore urge the European Union, African Union, United Nations, and all democratic nations to: number one, acknowledge the collapse of governance in Nigeria. Number two, support a peaceful, lawful referendum for Biafra's self-determination. Number three, end complicity with a regime that thrives on terror, silent dissent, and undermines democracy. The struggle for the freedom continues, not with guns, but with the force of law and the power of truth. This message is coming from Pan-African Forum Limited and Associates, African Strategy at hotmail.com, and the message is on 2nd 09/2025. So under this post, we have a lot of what will I call it? A lot of pictures with insignias on it. From the number one of them is Business Day. So let me read what is being written on Business Day. This one is Kawu Baraje. The man is working free. In fact, the man has been rewarded with the appointment under Tinubu's government. Look at what the guy said on August 2 of 2022. How we brought in Fulani militias from Mali, Sierra Leone, Senegal, others to win 2015 election. Kawu Baraje. Moving forward, we have another one again. This one is Bella Niger News. There is an attempt at ethnic cleansing. Armed forces collude with armed bandits. General T.Y. Danjuma. Now he talk this one. We have another one here, which is Sahara reporters reported this incident, which is on the August 28th of 2023, US, UK organizations released a report on how ex-president or late president Muhammadu Buhari allegedly funded a bubago in southeast to kill residents using Imo and the Ebonyi state government as executors. Na real news be this. This one no be propaganda, because who released this report? Na UK and US human rights organizations. We have another one here, which is Nigerian army begs Boko Haram ISWAP terrorists for reconciliation. This one is according to former chief of army staff by name Buratai. A country, there was a country. Anyway, let me know what's much of our time. Let us dive into the comment section to analyze what my people think concerning this matter. The Force of Freedom said, quite unfortunate that the people tagged here made Nigeria the mess she is today. In their countries, they designated Nigeria as a terrorist state. They tagged the sitting president the third most corrupt leader in the world, but yet support him against the Biafrans because of our oil. Now true you talk, because the insignia we have here is from People's Gazette. It's a Canadian court declares APC PDP terrorist organization, denies asylum to fleeing Nigerian politician. We have another one here which says severe, as from People's Gazette on 2023, severe irreparable harm will be done to me if Chicago University releases my records. Tunumbu begs US senior judge. Number 3, Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerges as the third most corrupt person in the whole of the world. Over 193 countries, Bola Ahmed Tinubu appears number 3 as the most corrupt person and also most corrupt leader in the whole world. Yet, Finland is still cohabiting with these criminals. Okay, Africa World TV says something, said that is the tragedy of capitalism. Then we have Zita, who posted Biafra had a military industrial complex, but Nigeria government shut it down. Biafra must rise again. Ben Bruce, CEO of Silverbird TV, former senator addressing his colleagues at the Nigerian Senate House. Watch and listen carefully and see when someone tried to shut him up, but replied, pay attention, Biafra must rise again. Truth stands firm. Zita posted, we need to know the person that wanted to shut Senator Ben Bruce up on this day. Adetunji said, Biafra won't rise again. Where did you hear Biafra will rise again? Be like cotton there inside your ear. That is your bastards. People came with a response. Let's see what they responded to this Afonja. This Afonja, you bastards. Say, okay. Say, be like say cotton there inside your ear. Zita said, an Afonja that was deprived education. How can you understand English? Chia Collector said, I agree, but you can continue to kill all your Igbo people finish in your village in the name of Biafra. Donate your tears here. Afonja needs is many tears of you. CK said, lo, share you the happy, you're a bastard. You don't want make we separate again, coward. Where you dey cry as your lie don't bust, abi. Anyway, donate that tears here. They don't have anything reasonable to say. That is the problem. Afonja said, I agree. Continue to, okay. Charlie said, you're a bastard. We never believe until it happens. Don't worry. When Biafra is restored, you cowards will be left in the hands of Fulani Janjaweed terrorists. Can't wait for them to buy on a finish. Idiots. Stephen Nelson said, he said, and I quote, he won't pay attention. Biafra will rise again. You'll be Olodo. Chukwa said, it has risen already. You can't lie to yourself for so long about that. Nana, you are a Fulani, you are also a British caretaker. Anyway, moving forward, let us dissect other comments that come from reasonable people, unlike this monkey. Biafran would say, you are just a confused harlot. You are the same foolish dog. Today, you are fighting for Biafra. Tomorrow, you are fighting for one Nigeria. Stop confusing. Thunder. So, I thunder with fire. Now, say English. Roland said, Grok, what year did this video come out? Let us see now. Grok now don't become a settler of anything that got to do with the Biafrans. It's all right. We move. Chukwuemeka said that we make no apologies for the social phenomenon known as the Biafra Revolution. Rather, we proclaim with pride the inevitability of our struggle. This is Ojukwu's quote in the years by. Real Niger said, and I could see how someone was interrupting Ben Bruce. See the way Bruce slapped that person into silence. Now I ask, who is scared of the mention of the Biafra? I think we need to listen to this Ben Bruce. I think I have seen it before, or maybe I have not seen it before. But let us listen to Ben Bruce and what he got to say when somebody is trying to shut him up. Let us listen to him, please.
Ultimate price. We pay the ultimate price. You won't. Pay attention. Biafra won't rise again. We pay the ultimate price. We must spend money on research and development. The brightest, smartest, and ultimate price. We pay the ultimate price. You won't. Pay attention. Biafra won't rise again.
You say what somebody is telling him, don't dare that. And he tell him, you won't. You won't. And Biafra will rise again. Ben Bruce, he made this comment. And everybody was quiet. You see what is happening in the National Assembly? That was why most of our senators, House of Rep members, they don't have mouth. They cannot say anything, because once you bring out any bill or any topic that is going to liberate your people, my brother, they're going to shut you down. They will shut you up. You can imagine if not Ben Bruce, if now all this stooge we have at the National Assembly, once they make that comment, he will just say, I succumb, Mr. President. That is the end of it. But then we bring their own bill, bring their own issues at the National Assembly, and the same Igbo people whom they are shutting up will also concur to what they bring, that will better the lives of their own people, for you to know that we have nobody. And tomorrow, you'll be waiting for these same people to come and agitate for Biafra. Are you okay? Yeah? You better say on our head, don't spoil finish. Anyway, let us just end it here. We are coming back again with another big Obonga news. As you are watching, please kindly subscribe, like, share, and keep commenting, because your comments is really important.